The Four Temperaments, choreographed by George Balanchine, is set to music by Paul Hindemith. I first saw the Four Temperaments performed by the company when I was at the School of American Ballet. And it was one of the first neoclassical works I think I'd ever seen. And specifically these iconic Balanchine ballets, the black and whites, which is a very pared down aesthetic to allow audiences to see the bodies by stripping dancers down into leotards and tights. The Four Temperaments is based on this medieval notion of the four humors that exist in the body. The first temperament we're introduced to is melancholic, and that is this sort of inward-looking sensibility. And then we're introduced to sanguinic. It's a state of euphoria. Phlegmatic is introduced. There's a sense of wisdom or of knowledge-seeking. And then the final movement of the ballet is choleric, which is very authoritative. So it balances out the body and this idea that all of these humors are present in all of us. I have been dancing the phlegmatic section. The vocabulary it relies on is very adagio-based, these long, sweeping movements. I enter in silence, directed towards one far corner, seeking some unknown thing, and then pausing and reaching out for it. Halfway through, this male soloist is joined by four women. And when they initially enter the stage, there's no acknowledgement of their presence. And I think of their presence as the realization of whatever I had been searching for. And the phrases that I dance, they have a natural cadence and they have a natural progression. And it accelerates and accelerates until the male soloist body is dancing in synchronicity with these four women. I'm not physically partnering them. I'm connected to them, mostly by taking hands and by making eye contact. And so there are these moments where we create a continuous chain, our five bodies, but it doesn't require any of the manipulations that classical pas de deux does. I have always admired this role. It was such a standout, and I think it's one of the roles that I've been fortunate to dance that has really opened up new facets of my performing. I'm always marveling at the fact that The Four Temperaments was choreographed in 1946, so we're looking at 70 years that this ballet has been active. And both to see it and to dance it, it feels like a relevant statement to human experience today. The Four Temperaments is not only representative of all that we strive for here in this house, but it's also representative of how significantly Balanchine changed the landscape of what ballet could mean to a modern audience. It's a masterwork.